What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Demon Slayer episode 23. Coming off of last episode, we got introduced to all 9 Hashiras and I guess the breathing technique or style they used. We got to see a little bit of their kind of personalities, mannerisms, but it's hard to kind of. I need to see them peeled back when they're not like, I don't know, just boiling with rage or wanting to kill, 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 or demon kill, kill, kill. Like, I want to see the characters removed out of a demon slaying scenario. Then I can kind of understand. But yeah, we had a lot of back and forth in the comments, and then a lot of you, not a lot of you, but I got a couple rankings on who's like the I guess kind of the physically strongest, but that doesn't mean they're the best with the sword type stuff. The only way we're going to kind of see that is how it kind of plays off against a demon. They don't fight other humans, they don't fight each other. So who is the best Hashira 1 through 9 against? I guess if there's the strongest demon out there, I'm guessing minus Muzan, come one step below, the number 1 Kizuki, who would be the best matchup? Again, is it style versus style? But again, they're not actually spitting out elements, so I don't know. Is it even worth trying to rank them right now? Probably not. With only a couple episodes left, I probably won't get to see any of that. But we left off with kind of Nezuko, like, she's put on display right now. The decision she makes right now is going to decide what they decide to do with her. Again, like I said, Demon Slayers hasn't been one of those episodes where I'm like, oh my gosh, would they really do that? Nezuko's not going to die here. Clearly, they're going to accept it. In either majority will be okay with it. They'll be stunned that this happened. I just felt like Demon Slayers again. I don't know if like the public knows, if everybody, if every average human knows that there's demons out there, and if they do, that they know that like Demon Slayers are out there attempting to protect them, save them, do those kind of things. Maybe if you've had a demon kind of affect your life, like a Tanjiro or others, you're aware of demons and Demon Slayers that might come to help. I just kind of hold them to like a higher standard and would consider them to conduct themselves differently, and they were just all power tripping except for a couple. Even Shinobu kind of like softened her stance, but some of them are just out there power tripping. Is it because they're Hashiras and they know they're kind of the best of the best? But even then, though, you would think that just shows a bad example. I can understand, and I do understand and could sympathize it. Maybe the reason they became a demon slayer is because the same thing that happened to Tanjiro happened to them. Their families got slaughtered by demons, and they didn't get a sister that could, protect them. But if that was you, and there's a chance that you could bring back a family member, or your family member was a demon that you could still, you know, go through life with, wouldn't you want that opportunity? Like, you would want to at least kind of see that through. And if that's somebody, and maybe one of these Hashiras still has a family member that's a demon, and maybe they have it locked up or kind of stored away. I don't know how deep and dark we're kind of getting with the story, but if there is a way to end up turning Nezuko back, and you have a family member out there that might be turned into a demon or is currently a demon, that could help you later on. I don't know. I guess, I am with the kind of the Giyu, but even at the beginning, Giyu was, but in the beginning, even Tanjiro didn't know. So like I give Giyu a pass on that because nobody knew. But once he saw her, like he readjusted his stance. So I just don't know like who's in charge here. Like the master, like they seem like they think the world of him, but he gives out an order and they still kind of go against it. So we'll kind of see how it plays out. We'll just go from there. So episode 23 titled Hashira Meeting, pressing play right now. Let's do it. Does she just go up and like put her hands on his wound, or all right, girl, it's your time to shine. If someone doesn't slap the shit out of Snake Boy real quick. Oh, lordy. The thing is, like, he did harm her, though. Yo, ease up on my man. Giyu, slice his fucking throat. This is tough. I mean, she's never faced this scenario before. I think I made the screen a little too big. Oh wow, she's getting deep flashbacks, and we're getting the song of episode 19 right here. Maybe we've heard. Have we heard this before episode 19? I wonder if Nezuko's gonna start speaking on a regular basis. Hmm. Even humans that harm you, though, or that would seek to harm you, that's a lot to uphold. She is speaking. Oh shit, nice. Never hurt them. Never though? Ever ever? She's drooling and shit. Nice. Oh, 100%. None of they still probably won't accept it. I feel like even though he's not as strong as a Hashira, clearly, having a demon on his side definitely has to like elevate his standing. Oh yeah, let me just go out and let me just find 12 Kizuki and take him out by myself so the squad can accept me. Jesus. Oh, he went to the top of the list. Embarrassing. Respect and preferential treatment, though, doesn't mean to be a dick. As you wish after the fact. He already ordered that, and they still went against it. Eh? And then you guys also let me know the muzzle is just maybe just helps her, you know. I think it's well deserved. Agreed. Let him headbutt the oh no, don't knock him out with a rock. You're not allowed to interrupt the master. They just interrupt. I'm not even going to get into it. So I was told to pay attention to the beginning of the episode because then I would get a little bit of knowledge on how he knew Tanjiro came in contact with Muzan. Did I miss it already or? Okay. Boom. That's all I needed to know. They were in contact. That's all I needed to know. I predicted that last episode, so I'm glad I got that right. Glad we got that right. So where's Zenitsu and Inosuke just kind of resting up? So him and Miss Tamayo. I wonder how she came. Like, how'd you get his contact information? Like, how did you guys come across one another? And is the little girl her sister, or? And we still are still. We only have a couple episodes left, and we still have not interacted with the Bakugo voice actor Demon Slayer. Is he gonna show up in the next 3 episodes? I mean, he's only got 3 episodes left. Yep, there go the butterflies. Sugugo? What's their relationship? Oh, so that's not her name. Trained by a current Hashira, or does it mean any Hashira? Because technically, Zenitsu and Tanjiro are also Tsukukos, or however you. We know she speaks. Why didn't she speak right there? Hmm. At least you're not a spider. I definitely didn't miss the screaming. Where's our man, Inosuke? His limbs started shrinking. The fact that they're going to grow back regular size is crazy. Why is he in bed with the damn boar's head on? Come on now. Yeah, we never knew what happened to that man. Almost got his head smushed like a grape. Man's asleep. Oh, okay. Well, could be worse. Yo, bro, you need to wipe that nose. Yeah, he's still going through that. Squad's just hanging out. So I have a feeling we'll kind of be hanging out for probably this episode and the next. I'm really curious to see how season one ends, like which direction we kind of transition. Are they going to be one of those animes that always leaves you with like a cliffhanger, or is it going to kind of be, we had our ramp up in episode like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We'll just kind of go out easy, or I'm gonna need more than just a blind there. Is she gonna start speaking on a regular basis? I wonder. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people putting their faith in you two. So does he do something? Does he have something specifically with his voice? Or is his voice just that soothing? Is it like something he's heard before? Is it supposed to mean something? Hmm, that's true. If you want to look at it that way, it's unfortunate. If he doesn't find any a cure before he dies, she'll just go on by herself as a demon. Okay, this is nice. This is nice here. Okay. Trying to take notes and read. True. Well, they need stricter training protocols then. Yeah, how you've got to feel like shit. Like, how do you let a dude that's tied up, multiple injuries, get your ass headbutted? Well, how do you get better quality recruits, bro? True, because he wouldn't act out like that. Hmm. This is a dope little meeting they got going here. It's kind of clean. What, have them all take an apprentice or something? The first breathing swordsman. I'm not gonna get all their names, boys, so I'm not even gonna try. Female and ladies, boys, men. He seems determined. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Let's kind of go through some of the notes here. Let's start from kind of the end and then work our way back to the beginning. What's the master's name? Do we even get a name for him? Either way, the master says he thinks this is one of the finest group of Hashiras. I don't know if he said ever assembled or that he's assembled since like the first ever group. They were talking about how the quality of demon slayers is kind of slacked, at least in this era, which, like I said, I guess I brought this up at the beginning of the episode. If it's not a well-known thing, if the whole entire human population doesn't know that demons are out there and that demons are a threat, and pretty much the only way you know that demons are out there is if your family has been affected by it, or if you have, or if your family for generations has been hunting demons, you're just out there living a normal life. Going out at night doesn't scare you. Like, things that happen, like, have no, like the people that were getting their daughters kidnapped. They just said their daughters were getting kidnapped. I don't think they had anything, or they thought it had anything to do with demons. So it's not like they've got the best of the best enlisting, um, because it doesn't seem like a need. If the world knew they were kind of in danger, maybe world leaders and others would kind of send their best of the best to them become demon slayers. You're getting whoever shows up. Um, some could be great in a Hashira level. Others could be some kind of like throwaways that we saw in the forest, or the mountain. It's going to be luck of the draw if you kind of get quality or not. The Master and the others made it kind of seem like they were going to attempt to up the quality of Demon Slayers. I don't know how they plan on doing that unless they kind of give some hands-on training themselves. We'll kind of see how that plays out. Inosuke's still kind of going through his whole I'm weak thing, and I wonder if that's going to affect him the next time we kind of see him in a fight. Is it going to make him hesitate? Like he'll be in the middle of a fight and think, wait, can I do this? And it'll like put him in more danger? Or is it something he'll kind of quickly get over? We'll kind of see. It's good to see that Zenitsu is going to heal back to normal. I don't know what kind of crazy medicine they have that can reverse that like kind of dwarfism that's already going on, but that's good to see. I didn't get the girl's name. I'll have to try to go back and find it, but a Sukogo or Sukugo, which I think is what the term is, and it's not her name, is somebody is currently or has been directly trained by a Hashira. Now, does it have to be a current Hashira or any Hashira? Because if it's any Hashira, like they could have been one, that means that Zenitsu and Tanjiro are Sukugos themselves. If it's not, then, clearly. So again, I don't know if that girl just kind of has like an infatuation with her, is just kind of following in her footsteps, like she does this, I want to aspire to be like her. What their relationship is, how they came across each other, that she's getting direct training from Shinobu, I'm not exactly positive. Are they sisters? Child? No idea. The Master said, I don't remember what he said as far as like, say hi to Miss Tamayo for me, whatever he said, but he did name drop her, so I'm guessing, kind of like how I said last episode, if he doesn't have some kind of like premonition or connections, the only logical way I could see that he knew Tanjiro came in contact with Muzan would be Miss Tamayo and Yushiro, which I think is his name. I'm not even positive. The guy that Yushiro is who? Deku's voice actor? Or no, Deku's voice actor is Tanjiro. I've got it so confused. I can't remember if it's Aaron's voice actor is the one that does Yushiro, and the person that, I don't know, it's all confused. I think the guy somebody that does Kaneki Ken's voice does Aaron's? I don't know. It's all confusing. Don't ask me. It's somebody out there does Deku's that does Tanjiro's, I think, but the person that does Aaron also does Ken Kaneki's, but then the person that does Yushiro's voice is, I don't know. I've got those dots connect somehow. I've got it confused. You guys will let me know. Miss Tamayo, that's how you found out that he came in contact with Muzan, which is good to see. I don't know if Nezuko is going to start speaking on a regular basis. And that was kind of a sad little kind of exchange that Tanjiro had with himself when Nezuko fell asleep. As far as, hey, she's, eventually I'll become an old man. And I'll die. And if she's a human, if she still remains a demon, she'll just go on as a demon by herself. That would be a sad way to live, given how much she cares about not just humans, but Tanjiro in general. I am hoping that Nezuko comes across some way to heal better and heal faster without needing to take an hour a week, a year's worth of sleep to kind of recover, because as we see with all the other demons, they're recovering mid-battle. They're sprouting back out limbs, they've gotten their heads cut off, and they're sprouting back out bodies, all that kind of stuff. Nezuko takes a hard blow. She is pretty much useless after the fact. If she loses a leg or both legs, or gets her head separated that isn't from a sword, which almost is like, would you even want to have her on the battlefield? But knowing she's not going to die, so she can still be kind of used as a meat shield at the end of the day. But not like any other demon that could just run in there, get their shit chopped up, give them a second, and they'll sprout right back out. She runs in there and gets chopped up. It's kind of like, well, get her out of there. She's going to be useless until she can sleep and kind of get all that going. Hopefully she figures out a way to kind of get that going. I'm hoping there'll be a way for her to recover or maybe consume blood that isn't human blood or something that's just going to kind of, speed up everything, speed up her demon qualities. We'll see how it plays out. And I guess that was about it. Besides the beginning and a little bit at the end there wasn't anything really noteworthy or discussion worthy as far as the exchanges between Zenitsu and Inosuke, and then Tanjiro talking to Nezuko when they were gonna sit there and go to sleep. We just kind of had the little meeting there at the beginning, and then the meeting there at the end. Like seeing the Hashiras in that meeting at the end, they looked kind of more like distinguished, and we're talking more kind of as like, yeah, we're not these stuck up, best of the best, can just pick on whoever we want. They came off as like respected, but we also give respect and will help those lower than us. How they were coming off in the last episode and then early in this episode, they could care less about helping a fellow demon slayer under them. They're just out there for the glory and the kill, and no one can tell me anything, not even Master, even though they said, they won't go against him, but in the same episode or an episode ago, they did go against his wishes. Not even just voicing like, hey, I don't agree, Master, but disagreeing and then taking action in front of the man. It's just kind of how it goes. I'm sure there's a lot of information we're going to have to get on the Master. I don't know if we get him in the next 3 episodes or if that's something that's going to wait till season 2. How you even fall into being the Master of the Demon Slayer Corps. Is it just a lineage thing and his family has been doing it forever and he was just next in line? What happened to his vision? Has he ever come across Muzan? Is that what happened to his face and his eyes? Is it something completely unrelated? We'll kind of have to see how it plays out. But some solid stuff there. You guys should be seeing this on Monday. After this week, we'll just have one more week of Demon Slayer, and that will be it. I feel like it went by really, really fast. I don't know when we started. Had to be, 4 months ago if we were cranking out 2 a week, so I really feel like it flew by. But solid stuff. If there's any announcements for season 2, you guys let me know. I know a lot of anime, not like animes, movies, studios, a lot of things, manga. A lot of it has been delayed and pushed back, given all the sickness and stuff that's going on. Studios aren't going to be able to be in there night and day writing, animating, drawing, pumping out content for movies and anime. So I don't know even if any, because I've seen a lot of things already been called off and canceled. But if there has been an announcement date for season 2, you guys kind of let me know if you have any information on that, and we'll go from there. So appreciate it, guys. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,